I don't believe this. 7 months today, my husband died and I'm in a sad mood. What's that got to do with me? I have to make a mortgage payment. Fine, your husband's dead. Your manager's gone to town. You're in a sad mood. Whatever. What do you expect me to do? Run around and bang my head into a brick wall? Fly away from my creditors in a balloon? I go see Khrushchev. He's not home. I go see Yarosevich. He hides. I go see Kuritsin. We get into a fight. Damn near throw him out of his own window. Go see Mazhutov. He's sick. And now this one has a sad mood. Not one of them has paid me. Bunch of parasites. It's all because I'm a soft touch. I'm a fool for a hard luck story. I'm too nice for my own good. Well, it's time to get tough. Nobody's going to fool around like this with me anymore. Damn it, I'm not moving. I'm staying put until she pays up. Oh, I'm so mad. Mad enough to get nasty. Hey, you!
What do you want?
Glass of water. Better still, a beer. What kind of logic is that? Here's a man so desperate for money he's ready to hang himself, but she can't pay because, excuse me, she's in no condition to talk about money. Talk about petticoat logic. This is why I don't like women. This is why I hate talking to them. I'd rather sit on a barrel of gunpowder than talk to a woman that make my skin crawl and make me so mad. All I have to do is see one of those romantic creatures coming. I break out in a cold sweat. I want to start screaming for help.
The madam is sick. She says she can't see anybody.
Get out of here. She's sick and she can't see anybody. Fine. She doesn't have to see me. I'll just stay right here until I get my money. She stays sick for a week, I'll stay here for a week. She stays sick for a year, I'll stay here for a year. I want my money, madam. Your black dress and your dimples don't impress me. I've seen dimples before. Hey, Semyon. Semyon, unhitch the horses. We're not leaving just yet. We're staying right here. Tell them in the stables to give my horse some oats. Watch out, you're getting the trace horse tangled in the... Just wait until I get... Wait! Jesus, what a mess. Hottest day of the year. Nobody wants to pay me. I couldn't sleep last night. And now I've got to deal with some widow and her moods. I've got a headache. I need a drink, that's what I need. Waiter!
What do you want?
A shot of vodka. Oh, I'm a mess.
Episode 4. Agony of a Creditor. Smirnov feels that he is in a quandary because of Popova's apparent underestimation of the desperate situation he is in without the necessary amount of money to pay the interest on his mortgage at his hometown, 70 versts away from where he is at present. The reason she has already given sound incongruous at the rate things happen in the business world. A state of mind. Husband died 7 months ago. These are not valid excuses in a transaction of this sort. Regarding his mortgage, he is in a dilemma. Must I pay the interest or mustn't I? In her absence, he argues against her on the validity of her excuses and assesses the gravity of his disappointment and the helplessness it has led to. Do you think I can fly away from my creditors in a balloon? Or what? Or do you expect me to go and run my head into a brick wall? He soliloquizes his desperation. He recalls the disappointments he has had so far during his debt-collecting mission, with Grusdov's absence at home, Yarosevich's absconding, Kuristin's quarrel, Mazugov's sickness, and Popova's mourning. Not one of the swine wants to pay me. He calls them all pigs in despicable terms to express his frustration. I am much too gentle with them. As the reason for his failure with them, he believes he is too mild as a debt collector. Chekhov achieves humor out of his position as he has already demonstrated his beastly nature in front of a helpless woman. Well, just you wait. As if he addresses the audience, he expresses what goes on in his mind. He simply threatens to stay on in Popova's house until she pays. He wears a mask of anger to fortify himself against the possible obstacles and disappointments in his effort to collect his dues. He feels that anger can be used to find his way through Popova's household. In the real sense, he just exploits the audience of a strong man to protect Popova. First he tries his anger at Luka on an experimental basis. Get me some kvass or water. He cynically demands for some refreshment, disregarding all social manners of the time. A man is in desperate need of his money and she won't pay it because you see she is not disposed to attend to money matters. When Luca is away, he analyzes Popova's excuse and determines it as really silly feminine logic. Further, he expresses his general apathy about women in a hyperbole. I'd rather sit on a barrel of gunpowder than talk to a woman. His male chauvinism shines in his confession. I can't even see one of these poetic creatures from a distance without breaking out into a cold sweat out of sheer anger. The epithet poetic creatures he uses to call women is a cynically formulated innuendo. To aggravate his irritation, Luca appears with water and announces, Madam is still and will see nobody. Smirnov reacts to it violently. Get out! He shouts at Luca to drive the point to Popova that he is too hard a nut to crack. Ill and will see nobody. He repeats to himself, deriving satisfaction from his own behavior. He again soliloquizes his determination to stay on in Popova's living room until his money is paid. You can be ill for a week if you like, and I'll stay here for a week. If you are ill for a year, I'll stay for a year. Thus he suggests that the usual tricks the landowning class women play at men do not work with him. You don't get at me with your widow's weeds and your dimpled cheeks. He threatens that he will neither get fooled by her ritual mourning nor get enthralled by her youthful looks. Through his reference to Popova's dimples, Chekhov conveys that in his subconscious mind, Smirnov has already got attracted to the woman. He shouts through the window to announce to his driver, Simeon, that he is not going away at once, and gives him his command to untie the horses and give them some oats. You fool! You let the near horse's leg get tied up in the reins again. He cracks a joke at the cart driver. The near horse is the left horse of the pair of horses harnessed to the cart. He makes up his mind to relax a bit and uses Popova's fluff to rest his head on. Feeling a headache, he calls Luca and orders for a glass of vodka. By and by, it becomes clear that his intention of staying on in Popova's living room is influenced not only by his desperation to have his money back, but also by the attractiveness of Popova's personality. Smirnov sits, inspects himself and notices dust all over boots, dirty, unwashed, unkempt.